Hi everybody and welcome back to some more racing here on this channel. I'm KPG-GOONER here. Now in today's video I'm going to be taking a look at the new Monster Energy Supercross 3, the official video game. Yes, I'm going to be doing some more Supercross on the channel. Now if you've checked out some of the walkthroughs I've done previously, I've done the other two and I absolutely loved them, so I'm looking forward to playing this one. Now I haven't been on YouTube for about 4 months. I've had a few issues health wise and a few other things that have stopped me making videos. I do apologise, but I'm back to full fitness and I'm hoping to enjoy this game and pump out a few more videos on other games as well. So if you stayed tuned and you've been watching all the other videos I've done on the channel, I appreciate that. Now let's get straight into taking a look at this awesome game. Right, so we're going to jump straight into a career. Now, if it's really popular on the channel, I will try and do what I normally do and work my way through East Coast, West Coast on the 250s and then onto the 450s. So we're going to jump straight into the career. Really looking forward to this. I've seen a few videos of gameplay on this game and it looks like it has improved from the previous title, but I'm not going to make any judgments. I'm just going to get straight in, play it and see if it's any good. So let's see what happens in this career. I've heard that they've made a few adjustments to the career. They've made it a little bit better and it's harder to upgrade the bikes and your equipment, so it's going to keep you fixed and really busy trying to build up those credits. So let's get straight into some training first. Let's get straight into it. Right, so here we are on one of the compound circuits. So it looks like we're going to have to do some training before we start the career. And it says, welcome to your first career race in Supercross World. Now you will face the boot camp race where you will need to show what you're made of. So this is where you've got to prove how good you are to get a deal with one of the better teams. And it looks like it's set on, the difficulty is very easy. So hopefully we do all right on this. Let's get straight into this and see what the handling's like. Right, so here we go with our first race around one of the compound circuits. Now I'm not going to make any adjustments to the bike because I haven't tested this game out yet, but you're not able to adjust the level and it is on very easy, so I'm just assuming that it's just a tester. So let's see what this is like. See if we can get a good gate drop. Might be a bit rusty. Nope, still got it. Let's get into that first turn, see how this bike handles. Now most of this assist may be on, but we will adjust all that after this, hopefully when it throws us into one of our races. And oh god, almost lost it there. Just getting used to playing a Supercross game. It's been quite a while since I played any racing games, even on the steering wheel or motorbike games, so it's going to take a while for me to get back into the swing of things. But like I said, I've literally have not really played my PlayStation or my Xbox for about 4 months. It's crazy to think, but once you get out of a routine of not doing something, it's hard to get yourself motivated. And like I said, I had a few, oh god, I almost lost it then, and I've had a few, oh my dear lord, that was awful. Yeah, gonna have to learn how to do scrubs and whips again, and get all the rhythms. Just gonna have to turn some of these, I don't like all these lines on the circuit, so I'm gonna have to turn all that off. Make it the opportunity, but we're not doing too bad. But like I said, it's set on very easy, so we should be able to win this anyway and crack up some points so we can spend that on the bike. Now, like I said at the start of the video, I have been made aware that getting credits is quite challenging, so it takes a while to fully upgrade the bikes, and obviously we will start on a stock bike, so I'm probably not going to go with an official team. Even if I get an offer, I might go just with a team where I can do my customization, and yeah, I like to be able to adjust everything, the colours of design my own bike and equipment. That's not too bad. Right, a final lap. We're absolutely flying. Oh god, saying that and almost went off the circuit, but we're a million miles ahead of everyone else. They should give you the option to change the level for this. I mean, probably going to get some decent points, but I would have liked to see what the difficulty's like. I would have stuck it. Oh god, almost went over the handlebars. I would have put it on realistic just to see you know, how hard the AI are on this version. But I'm sure we're going to find out in this walkthrough. Like I said, just smash that like button, leave your comments, and I will try and do as many videos as I can. And if it's really popular, I will try and do a full walkthrough. Because, oh damn, I had to crash in the last lap. Because I would like to have a full walkthrough on the channel on this game, as I have done Monster Energy Supercross 1 and 2. And there we go, finished. Let's see if we get some decent points. And yeah, we were like nearly 3 seconds quicker than them on easy. But I definitely do need some practice. I'm not expecting too much from today. But the good thing about it is if you've played these games, it doesn't take too long to get into it. Once you've spent, you know, a couple of hours on the game, you start to know, you know, work out the gears, the braking, and what to change on the bikes as well, setup wise and that. So let's get straight into it. Right, so these are the 4 teams that have offered us a contract, and like I said, I'm not going to go with an official team, because as you can see that the customization is limited on the official teams, and plus you get 15,000 credits for being with a sponsored team. So I'm going to go with Oakley, and if I win the race I get 15,000 credits, and like I said, you need as many credits as possible. And I have flicked through how much some of the parts cost on the bikes. It's not cheap, so you're going to have to really build up those credits. Right, let's get straight into our first race. Right, before we jump into my first race, I've changed the options. Now, I'm going to go with, I'm not going to do one shot because I want to do qualifying, and I'm not going to do the real thing just yet. So we're going to go with semi-pro. I'm going to keep the races on shorts. They're still 5-minute races. And we're going to start on the medium level. Let's get used to the game first. We're going to put the physics on advanced. I don't like the joint brakes. Turn that on to manual. I don't like rewinds, and I don't like that flow aid. That would just absolutely annoy me. And that is how we're going. So we're going to jump straight into our first race of our career. And it's a cracking stadium as well. This stadium is tough as well. So I'm really looking forward to it. So let's get straight into it. Right, so first up is the US Bank Stadium. Let's get straight into this, and I'm expecting this one to be tough, but we're going to jump straight into the qualifying first and get used to it.
The spectacular new US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota will host today's Monster Energy AMA Supercross, an FIM World Championship. The time qualifying session for this evening's race will start in just a few minutes. I'm Ralph Shaheen, here with my colleague Ricky Carmichael, as we were about to begin this hugely important part of the event for the racers.
You're exactly right. The leaderboard at the end of the day will be decided by this qualifying session. There are a few gates available in the main event, and the best lines are the most coveted.
The crowd is in.
Totally forget how difficult some of these circuits are, and we're quite a way off the pace. But I'm going to try my best to go a little bit quicker. Now, they're sort of putting in 54-second laps, so hopefully we can match that. And we've got a bit of time left. We've got enough time to do at least 4 or 5 laps and trying to get used to the bike. I haven't made any adjustments to the bike yet. We're on a stock bike. Just got some of the house has come off. Seen a lot of crashes, and I'm hoping that will happen in the race. Not to me, but some of the others to give me a chance. I'm not expecting to win the race. It's just all a learning curve at the moment. Trying to get used to the bike and the handling. I must admit, so far so good. I'm enjoying it. The sound is much better. The crowd noise is a lot better. I've noticed at certain parts of the stadium on this qualifying, I've heard the roars and the cheers. Oh, that's not too bad. And, oh no, I've crashed. And, oh, but that was a faster lap though. Oh, that is good, a 54-second lap. I am going to take that. That's just hurry the time on. If I get sort of top 5, I think I may just speed the time up on the qualifying. I don't like being too close to the left anyway. I think it's sometimes, in some stadiums, it's tough. So let's just speed it up. And we're just moving down slightly. We've gone down to 6th. looks like that's where we're going to stay. I will take that all day long.
The checkered flag has fallen. That will wrap up that group of qualifiers. Let's take a look at the final results from that 250 session, and we can see where your favorite rider finished. The long off season is over. You no longer have to dream of winning. It's time to earn that trip to the top step of the podium. Hi everybody, welcome to a new season for the 250 class of Monster Energy AMA Supercross and FIM World Championship. The riders are ready to take to the track for the first race of the year. You can hear the cheers. He is the crowd favorite. Will that be too much pressure or the motivation for him to get the win? The riders are lined up. The gate is about to drop. Who will get the whole shot?
Right, so here we go with our first career race around the US Bank Stadium. Can I get a good gate drop? And we're starting third from the left. Come on, we can do this, Gooner. And, oh my God, that was absolutely spot on. What a way to start the career. Can we get into that first left-hand turn without getting wiped out? Hold it, hold it. Oh, that is an awesome start. That is just what you need. And that's try and put in a couple of laps without making any mistakes. Now, looking at the time, I reckon it's going to be about 6 or 7 laps. So we're going to have to be really consistent. And that's one of the things I notice with these games. It's all about consistency, because it is very easy to come off. It's not too bad. Don't get thrown over the handlebars. And that is not a bad start. Really, really good. And get a good start to the next lap. Ooh, almost went over the handlebars. Be careful, Gooner. Try and blow away all that rust. Didn't really get the right rhythm through there. Good build up there. That's nicely done. And we have pulled away slightly, but there's a long way to go in this race. Pretty sure I'm going to make a couple of mistakes, which is always going to happen when you play a new game. It does feel quite a bit more sensitive, especially into the turn. I haven't made any adjustments to the bike, but it definitely needs a few. And I've noticed it is quite stiff at the rear. Again, just throwing up the back, got to be careful. But that is another lap, and I'm still leading the race. So far, so good. And, the nearest person is about 2 seconds behind me, so I'm not a million miles away. So let's just try and keep it steady, back off through there, get a good build up. And I think the guy behind me is starting to close the gap. Oh God, oh you absolute idiot. So there you go, that's my first mistake of the race. And what I hate about sometimes where you crash is if you struggle to get that momentum back up again. But we only dropped 1 place, so that is not a bad thing. If I could get on the podium in my first race, that would be very special. But I'm not gonna call it just yet. Let's just try and hold it. Can we just get in the inside of him there? Yes. And I think he's coming back around the outside. Let's hold him on the outside. Oh, we ran into that corner pretty fast, but managed to stop the bike without going over the handlebars. And again, oh, he's taking the inside line. Oh, we've got a bit of a battle here. Let's see if we can just stick with these two, because the AI do crash a lot as well, so there's still an opportunity for them to make mistakes and me to try and get back at the front. And we've still got, over 2 minutes. We've still got at least 3 or 4 laps to go. Someone else is catching up. Oh, he came off. That was lucky. So let's try and get away from... I don't want any other bikes to get amongst this battle. I will take this place, if this is the place I finish in at the end of the race. Trying to get a good momentum around there. Just trying to not push it. Oh, that was a nice move. Look at that, in the inside and back into second. Let's see if we can catch first again. really struggle on that final turn. And if you don't make that first jump, that really slows you down. Let's just try and build it up. Got away with that one. We are in second place with just over a minute to go. So that's still a couple of laps. Anything's possible, and the leader is about 4 seconds ahead now. So I don't think we're going to catch first place. But if we can hold on to second, that... Oh my God! Where was he going? He almost landed on me. Let's just try... Oh God, I tried to cut in the inside. Almost came off. Let's just try and pick our moment to try and get past. Oh, a bit of contact there as well. Almost sent me off the circuit. Come on, Gooner. And, oh, I think he came off there, and we're back into second again. Still with a couple of laps to go. Starting to get really, really challenging now, as trying to be consistent and not make a mistake, and that wasn't great. Oh, don't come off. Oh, I hit one of the blocks, and I've lost all my momentum. And these two are probably going to get past. Let's just try and stay on the bike. We've only dropped down to fourth, and we can take them in the inside. Oh, that was a nice move. If we can hold on to it. No, they had a better run through that section. And, oh no, we've got someone else coming up behind us. Oh, we're dropping the places now. Typical as you're getting closer to the end of the race. But we're still within a chance of a podium position. Just, oh, don't come off there. And we're back into third place. It's going to be a last lap battle, and someone's come off there, and we're into second. Oh, come on, Gooner, you can do this. One more lap to go. Just got to try not to make any mistakes. And, oh no! Oh, that is the commentator's curse. Why did I open my mouth? And we're down to fifth on the final lap as well. Oh, that brings back a lot of memories from previous videos I've done on these games, where I've been talking all the good game, and then comes the final lap and I absolutely bin it. Okay, don't make any more mistakes. We don't want to lose any more places. And someone's just come up the inside, and we've dropped down to sixth. Oh, I don't want to look. Oh, he's come off with a little bit of help from me, but I will take that. Come on, we're not far from the end there. Can we just grab a couple more places? Just need one of these two to make a mistake. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. All four of them are quite close, actually. Just some... Oh, if only they crash on that final corner. I don't think they are. No. Just... Oh, don't make a mistake. And across the line. Oh, that was tough. So we finished fifth. Fifth in our first race. 38-second lap. Oh, I think that's a bit of a glitch. Don't think we were going that quick. Oh well, that's what it says. Anyway, that is the first race of our career out the way. I really enjoyed it. I do need a lot of practice. I ain't going to lie, I looked absolutely terrible. And I did make a lot of mistakes, but there's plenty of time in this walkthrough to get a little bit better. Get used to some of the changing the settings on the bike. The bike just seemed very stiff. And hopefully we can upgrade the bike as well with building up credits. I mean, you can buy a boost to boost your credits. I've done that previously. I'm not sure whether I'm going to do it this time. I might just do it gradually, and just it's that little bit more of a challenge as well. Anyway, guys, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, and hopefully you enjoyed this walkthrough as much as you did the other two. So I will see you very, very soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.